the bin! Run, sister, run! Bloody mate! Go, go! Be careful, be careful! Careful, young man! Whoa, look at that, mate! That is fantastic, is it? Oh, go, young man! Just splash it, mate! Fantastic! That's awesome! There's so much practice here. Does this go homeless?
The data says 653,000 people experiencing homelessness on a single night in the United States. And in my country it says 380,000 people in the UK experiencing homelessness. And in the Far East in China, Mainland China, the data says 2,579,000 people experiencing homelessness, according to the World Population Review. Are these figures accurate about China? There's only one way to find out. It is time in China. It is time to pursue the greatest search for homelessness. In the city close to the capital of Beijing, Tianjin, 50 million strong. In every storybook kingdom, flip to the chapter of Mainland China, inscrutable of unknown mystery. There is a word going around, there are no homeless people in China. Hey, I live in China. Modeling beautiful structure everywhere, created by some of the brightest minds in mainland China. Yeah, it's a place that will blow the mind, that will flip you over and ask you a question. China, vastly controversial and vastly complex to understand from the outside. The search is on to prove the theory. The rush hour time here in Tianjin, China. I'm just on my bike. I have nothing planned properly here, but you know what? Going around, basically, is it just a myth? There are no homeless people here in China. Is it true though? Well, let's find out, shall we? I've been to most cities around the world. I think the most popular place you tend to see someone that looks homeless must actually on a bridge sign, you know, especially a place that is quite spectacular, like this place right now here in Tianjin. Of course, the weather doesn't look spectacular, surely not. I'm on my bike and I see a guy over there. My massive camera, mate. Not the safest. I feel like I'm working out. Blimey. Alright. Hello, mate. Hello. Hello. Alright, so you got the church right there. And it's a very popular area, so in the downtown area, so probably not going to see an homeless person. So, hello. Hi. How are you? You okay? Speak English?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, there you go. My Chinese again, mate. Alright, the people there, they're admiring stuff over there. Let me just park my bike there for a bit. Now let's see what these people are looking at. And I just want to see. Hello. Oh yeah. Right. Come down here. What are they looking at? Oh, these are swimmers. Awesome. Oh, look at that, mate. That is fantastic. Is it? Oh, go, young man. Just splash it, mate. Fantastic. That's awesome. Well, I see why people are standing out here. Look at it. We've got spectators. In the summertime, in the northern side of China, in Tianjin, in the evening, people come to the river to cool down. Because the Chinese people have came to know, they're sedulous. Yeah, never give up. Think of homogeneous countries what come to mind in Asia. Yeah, Japan, Korea, and of course China. And these countries are big on family. And here, family rules. And the rule of the streets, legal rules to stay safe, wear your helmets. But this 5 young men's off the chance, but ever so friendly and nice.
Oh, nice to meet you. Take care, young boys. The sidewalks, I can't see them. Do you know what I'm doing now? I'm just moving a bit further out from the city centre, so I think in order to get a more accurate, maybe finding. I'm not a researcher, but I just think maybe this can give people a better feel of what the situation really like here. The thing is, like, part of the reason why you don't see that many homeless people here, because China do have abundance of apartments. Really, it's insane. You don't understand how easy it is, like, for you to come here and find an apartment. For me, I've changed apartment twice, and I'm going to do that very soon as well in the future, right? When I move down to Shenzhen. And yeah, look at this girl. Yeah, look at this girl riding a bike. Like it. It's comfortable. There's so much character here. Is this guy homeless? This guy is just he's just working there. Garbage collectors. Of course, some people also collect their cans, the plastic bottle. Those are people that don't know well off. You find poor people literally anywhere in any society, really. And the one thing I've got to say here, people work really hard. They don't want things to be handed to them, and that's the one thing I've appreciated. I've appreciated quite a lot from the Chinese people, really. But of course, when it comes to safety here, you've got to be cautious, really. So if you can see behind me, the guy is holding I think what looks like a girl, and basically is what it is. You know what I mean? So definitely, I would just say there are fewer homeless people here due to the community as well, the society, the way things are run here, you understand? So it is vastly different compared to what we used to back in the West. I would just say, once I get to the park, and then I'll elaborate a bit further. Yeah, say hi! What's your name? Name? You? Oh, nice! Yes! They're not wearing helmet. I just told them next time you need to bring your helmet. Robot. Robot cleaning the streets. Yeah, they left it at home. Go! Be careful, young man. Goodbye. Gonna wear a helmet. All right. I'm on my way to my favourite park. Well, it's time right now. Look at it. It's like 6:39, and the weather is not fantastic. Surely, I don't sugarcoat things on my bloody channel. This is mine. I own this stuff, mate. Understand? So, yeah. And it is bloody hot, boy. Woo! I am sweating. Look at my big forehead, mate. Woo! It's hot. It's goddamn hot. Can't believe it. What it's like. This young man. I can't believe it, mate. I can't believe it, honestly. Like, these guys, they're just driving recklessly, man. I cannot believe it. And I know they're young, and I used to be as reckless as them. Well, I think I was a bit more composed, and they're going fast as well. Bloody hell, scary stuff, really. And I told them next time, make sure you wear your helmet. Hello, Neha. Lovely people. I'm a very lovely. I'm full of character. I'm never boring.
It is notoriously difficult to pinpoint the exact figure of homeless people across the globe. But according to the World Economic Forum, estimated that at least 150 million people were homeless around the world in 2021. And the exact figure of homeless people in China is unclear due to various factors. And allow me to inject my theory based on my facts, my honest experience living and working in China.
It is impossible to eradicate homelessness completely in a population as big as China. Homelessness is a crisis that is, that is widely spread across the world. Everywhere you go, any country you go, you'll see them there. But I have to say, there are factors. It's quite complex thing I've got to say when it comes towards the way homelessness has been handled here in this country. And I don't like to sugarcoat things. That's who I am. like I said, it's very complex. If we go back into what is it, the catastrophic earthquake that took place in the Sichuan in 2008, right? That was quite devastating, isn't it? So a lot of people actually lost their home, and due to that, a lot of people didn't have access to adequate, you know, homes. The thing is, the one thing I've learned about living here in China, the way they tend to move things so quick, you know, like tend to get things done so quick, trying to provide support for people that, let's say, if you're Chinese, then most likely you are going to get support from authorities or whatever. And of course then subsidies, support in terms of like access to, you know, public fund, you know, or public services. But of course if you're a migrant, then that can be not so fun, you understand? Anywhere you go, if you're a migrant in any country, right, for you to have access to government support can be challenging, you understand? You know, but of course, like I already stated, it seems like here in this country, due to like the society, right, due to the way the people are so close to one another, so it makes life much easier, much you know, much easier for people like not to go out there to just sleep on the street, do you know what I mean, or go to the park and sleep there, or just sleep on the side of the road. No, family here is so strong, you don't understand. And that's one of the things I also stated as well in the last video. I want to talk about how China have this thing together, where people really care about the general feel of, you know, the country, like really. And if most people don't want to look stupid out there, you understand? So definitely I would say China have this thing in place where family play a vital role. If they see someone is struggling, they will try their best by trying to help out. And I'll say that's a good thing. I'm sweating out here. It feels like, I mean, I'm not joking, it feels like 40 degrees out here. It's an evening as well, and I just like to come to the spot and just take a walk. It's a bit further out from where I stay. It's I think around 25 to 30 minutes on my scooter, you know, and it's just so beautiful, honestly. And yeah, so I have to say this, I've seen homeless people in Tianjin, but listen, hear me out. Before you start going out there, I don't know homeless people in China. If anyone tells you that, surely they're lying to you. I don't want to lie to you. I want to be transparent as possible. The catch is, so what they don't tell you is, the number of homeless people you'll find here in China, it is far low, ridiculously low. You know, I have life. I do enjoy my time off cameras. I don't all the time like record myself or whatever, right? And I find time like to spend quality time to myself, really. And I'll just jump on my bike and I'll go for like, what is it, 3 hours ride, just to enjoy myself, really. I like to do that, you know. I think that is my joy, really. Like in the city, this is massive, and of all these rides I've done, I'll tell you what, there's so little homeless people. I've been, I mean, I'm talking about outside of the city centre, right? For those who don't know, I don't live in a first-tier city. Just want to make the thing clear. But I will again very soon. I've lived in Beijing previously, briefly, and then yes, I live not too far away from Beijing. On the high-speed rail, it's only 30 minutes, but of course, if you drive like 2.5 hours, and yeah, so definitely on my short excursion around the city, I tell you what, I've not seen like, what is it, 5 homeless people in a day. I've not seen that. Well, right now, I think the reason why, like I said, is family. So, and also the cost of living here in China is very low, and the high demand for housing. I mean, countless of housing and free apartment, and it's so cheap. You don't understand how cheap it is. Right now, because I'm further out from the city center, right now, if I get my apartment in this area, it will only cost me 2,000 yuan. 2,000 yuan a month. So 2,000 yuan is around 200 and, let's say 200 to 300 pound a month. That means you can get 2-bedroom in this sort of area, right? And if where I live, because I live in a downtown area in the city center, right, that's what nitty-gritty is. So of course the price gone up a little bit. It's like 3,000 plus more. You know, it's like in total I'm paying like 5,000, like 200 really. So that's in the downtown. So still, China is a very, very, very cheap place. You know what I mean? Very affordable place really. And do you know what? Here, every time I come to this place, this is where I come to unwind. You know, this city got countless of parks. That's one thing I gotta say. The parks in China are just fabulous. And you don't see litter. Here, it is always in supreme condition. And of course, yeah, I like it. I really do like coming to the parks, and it's the one thing I say. Surely, I just love. I really love this about China. And the one thing is, you don't have to feel scared at all. Look, I am the only one here. Let me show you. I'm the only one here at the moment. Yeah, I'm the only one here, and it's approaching to 7. And yeah, basically, tell you what, I don't need to worry about anything. You know, safety in China, for what I've seen, I'm not. I wish I can say, oh, it's fake, it's false. No, it is ridiculously safe. And that's why it's like, whenever I leave China, I come back. You know, and I do go on quite a lot of mini trips out of the country, and that's gonna continue, because I love traveling. That's me. I'm still young. I think that's the best thing you can ever do when you travel and you see places and you learn from those places, and then when you come to such place like China, you appreciate it more. And at the same time, I want to be as honest. My videos don't get a lot of views or subscribers. I don't focus on that. You know, I make a fair amount of money, but of course, if the channel do well, of course I want to do big things. You understand? So definitely. This won't be the end of this chapter. I will also take you to the downtown area, and yeah, let's see if we can find homeless people there. You know, because when you get to the downtown area and the busy area, because like they will know, like, oh, you know what, there's going to be tourists going around, so you're going to find beggars there. You know, so the amount of homeless people you'll find in China, it is far, far low. Really, really low. Not to say you can't find homeless people here. If someone tell you that, they're lying, because every single country have homeless people. But here, for the size of China, it's ridiculous, mate.
Unlike most places I've been around the world, homeless crisis in China, it's managed in such an effective way. And here in China, I've seen few homeless people in cities like Beijing, Nanjing, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen. But the thing is, there are fewer homeless people in China than in most places have been. Yeah, it's hard to spot one, and for the most part, they are indoors. The channel is to capture the true side of a place, and for now, China is my home, and the places I've been around, I barely see homeless people. Not to say there ain't no homeless people in China, but in reality the figures are insanely low compared to what the figures stated online. Yeah, who to believe? But I would say come to China and find out yourself.
I just can't show you downtown since it's raining. Blimey, man. Well, I need to protect my big camera, mate. I'm not in any position trying to ruin it. I do have some spectacular video I want to create in the future. Oh, it's pissing down with me as well. Blimey. Holy cow. Blimey. I cannot believe it. So if you want to see me finding... Bloody hell, let me get out of the way. Bloody hell. My goodness. If you want to see... if you want to see me finding out if Chinese people eat dog meat, then of course subscribe. And I don't like to say subscribe, but this thing is pissing down, mate. Can't believe it. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. What are you getting looked in? Run, sister, run. Bloody mate. What a dynamic video. You see, you can't plan this thing up, man. You know, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to plan things up here, man, in China. Oh my camera, man, my camera. Bloody hell. Who I am. Faster look at me. I literally. I got caught up. I wasn't expecting this at all. I came out to find a homeless person And it's bloody rain on me like a morning wind. Oh, and thunder out there. And a water pipe. What a rubbish place. Going outside, yeah? Be patient, my brother. What are you doing? Where are the homeless people here on the bridge? I don't see them. I don't see them. You know what? I am very, very excited now. I feel much better now. I think I've came to terms with the situation here, and I need to adjust. No matter what, I've adjusted pretty well for the most part. So it's what it is, man. No country is the same. So everywhere you go, things are different. You understand? So if you're gonna come here, just have in mind things are completely the opposite. Yeah, things are done here. I mean, completely differently, and it also blows the mind. And things it works. It really works here, and they just come out and enjoy themselves. Really.